Welcome to Bible Lands with Dan Serns. Here behind me is Mount Tabor, or Mount Tabor, the traditional site of the transfiguration of Jesus. You remember Jesus took the three apostles, Peter, James, and John, with him up to the top of a mountain. And while he was there, all of a sudden there was a brilliant light that began shining. Jesus began glowing. Peter, James, and John saw there, and they saw Moses and Elijah talking to Jesus. It was a little microcosm of the second coming of Jesus. And they had a tremendous experience there. Peter didn't know what to say, so he said something. He said, "Let's build 3 shrines, one for you and one for Moses and one for Elijah." But then God the Father said, "This is my beloved Son, in whom I'm well pleased." When they came down the mountain, perhaps to this place right here, they found the other disciples, and there was trouble. The other disciples had had a father bring his demon-possessed boy to them for healing, and they tried to heal him, but they couldn't. And they were embarrassed in front of the critical religious leaders who were always trying to find fault right there. And when Jesus started coming, he came up to the religious leaders and he said, "What are you arguing with them about?" And the father rushed up and said, "My son, ever since he was a child, he's been thrown into the water and into the fire because of this demon." Jesus said, "Bring the boy here to me." They brought the boy, and Jesus cast out that demon right there by commanding it to leave. The boy was writhing in agony, but then Jesus reached down and lifted him back up. Tremendous experience. Later the disciples said, "So why couldn't we heal him? Why couldn't we help him?" And Jesus said, "This kind comes out only by prayer and fasting." You see, there are many things in life that we can try to do on our own, and even if we think that we're doing fine, we aren't really taking the time to pray to Jesus, to put away those things that would distract us from a relationship with Jesus. Jesus wants to use us as agents for him to bring healing and deliverance for the captives. And it will take prayer and fasting on our part for that to happen. Jesus doesn't want any of his people to be frustrated in being able to help others. He wants us to be those agents for transformation. Let's put our faith in Jesus, trust in him, pray to him out throughout all the days, and fast from those things which would distract us from a deep relationship with him.